everybody, welcome to Sally's Recipe of the Week, brought to you by Doris Italian Market. Yeah, we have swag. Look at this. Oh, they were so nice to us today. We got some goodies. I'll share those with you in just a bit. Today, we are making chicken with a mushroom Parmesan sauce. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a little bit of a heavier dish than I normally make, but it is absolutely delicious. And I kind of justify the cream and the Parmesan and the butter because it has spinach in it. So that makes me rationale that it's semi-healthy. All right, so let's talk about the ingredients, okay, for this dish. Very simple. You start out with about 2 split chicken breasts chopped up into bite-sized pieces. I got this chicken at Doris's actually today, and the chicken breasts were so big, I only had to use 1.5 halves. So, and by the way, I got enough chicken for this meal and 5 other meals for under $13. And it's beautiful chicken. It's on sale right now. So if you want to take advantage of that. We're also going to be, of course, using mushrooms. I just like the little white button mushrooms. You can venture out if you want to. Now, last time we cooked with mushrooms, I gave you guys a tip that I think not everybody knew. You never bring mushrooms home and rinse them under water. Remember that tip, Mo?
Yep.
What you do is you take either a clean, damp paper towel or clean cloth, and you take your mushroom and you wipe it. You just wipe any of the dirt away. The problem is you will just make the mushrooms not have the texture that you want. So there's another tip about mushrooms. Remember when we cook them, you don't salt them right away. Remember that tip?
Mm-hmm.
You let them brown down and then you salt.
I want to say hello to Jana. Thanks for joining us. Also Kathy, Marina, Joey Berger, who is having a birthday, I believe, on Saturday.
Yes.
Happy birthday to you.
That's awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to slice up this last
All right, so we're slicing.
It's 8 ounces of mushrooms, sliced. You can buy these pre-sliced. The nice thing about that is they're pre-sliced and pre-washed, but sometimes they're cut a little bit thicker than I like, so I usually like to do it myself. But if you're in a rush, just do that. A 1/2 cup of chicken broth or stock. I mentioned the butter. That's a 1/2 stick. Okay, 1/4 cup is a 1/2 stick. Garlic. Let's see. I like garlic. This might be a little much for you. 2 to 3 cloves. I had 1 gigantic clove of garlic, so I used that and then a little tiny one. We're going to also use 1 tablespoon of flour. The reason it's not white is because that's whole wheat flour, which is fine. You're going to use a cup of whipping cream. You can use 1/2 and 1/2 if you want. If you're in a pinch, you can even try just milk. That's fine. And this is a 1/2 pint, which is 1 cup. So we'll use this whole container. I've got freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Mo loves the cheese section at Doris.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then I've got, the recipe calls for a 1/2 cup of chopped spinach. Obviously, I put a little more because I really like the spinach in this dish. So put as much as you like. I always add a little extra. So this is the basics of the dish. Also, if you want to, you can season it with some fresh herbs. That is not necessary, but if you like to, I got some thyme and some parsley because I have a ton of it. And so we're going to throw that in towards the end. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to heat up some oil in a pan over on the stove. I do make this recipe on the stove.
Kathy wants to know who's the extra black cat who just wandered by. That was Clevie.
That is Cleveland. Cleveland we found along with his brother Stewie 13 years ago. They were kittens under the dumpster at work. Sadly, we don't have Stewie anymore. He passed, but we still have Clevie, and he's huge. Stewie was pretty big too.
He's eating good in the neighborhood.
Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Doris, for the olive oil. We've got it heating in a pan, and you need a pretty nice large pan for this. And we're going to begin with, first step is your chicken. The first thing I'm going to do with this chicken, I'll come back, is I'm going to season it with some salt and pepper. And I'm going to season it over the sink because it's a little messy, and I know Mo doesn't like that.
Let me see if you're making a mess down there.
Yeah, well, a little bit. This way you can just rinse it right out. A little salt.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be scared of Mo. He gonna fuss anyways.
You're right.
I'm fussing because she hasn't gotten to the wine yet. I mean, she's totally not following the plan here. It's like somebody didn't come to rehearsal.
Well, we didn't rehearse. So we're doing some wine and cheese again. You want to tell them about the wine, Mo?
Sure. I don't know anything about the wine other than it is a
Blend.
Sean Minor. It's a blend. 51% Merlot, 25% Zinfandel, and 24% Petite Syrah. And apparently, a blend goes well with this. How do you say it?
Manchego?
Manchego cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And
also, Manchego cheese goes nice with almonds.
I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to pour some wine here. You know, we've been letting it breathe. So while you're doing that, I'll go over here to my my starter glass. Oh, yeah, there's the Honda Classic Ambassador glass. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Don't drink too much because the camera already shaking.
That's because I'm trying to keep up with everything, like computers and cameras and directing and all that stuff.
All right.
So
Your life is so hard.
it is.
It is. He lives.
My life is hard. I was just up in the attic all afternoon trying to fix the damn air conditioning.
All right.
All right.
Give it a try.
So how do you say the cheese again? Manchego?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's nice.
Cheers.
Oh.
This man smacking all on the video, Lord. Doris ain't asked for smacking.
Sorry for my smacking.
Very nice. I love a good red blend. It's very nice. Okay, so let's get the chicken in the pan.
Let's just inform everyone, if you're just tuning in, this is Sally's Recipe of the Week, and it's brought to you by Doris Italian Market.
And bakery.
And what are we making today?
This is going to be chicken in a mushroom Parmesan sauce.
It sounds amazing.
So, again, a couple of chicken breasts, just cut up into bite-sized pieces, and I've just seasoned it with salt and pepper, okay? And we've got some beautiful olive oil in a pan, about 2 tablespoons, heating up. So we're gonna brown this chicken first. That's the first step. Let's do it.
Am I coming over there?
Yeah, you're coming.
Okay, I need to grab some cheese first. Okay. Hi, Vera.
So you can tell the oil is nice and hot because it's running around, shimmering. And we're just gonna pop all this chicken right in here.
Uh-oh.
Now you want the sizzle.
I don't want to get any of that on my clean t-shirt.
Yes, and that's a lovely t-shirt, man. Now, the thing about this is we just want to brown it. We don't have to make sure it's cooked completely through because we're going to take it out. We're going to cook our mushrooms, take them out. Then we're going to make the sauce. And then we're going to put everybody back in the pan so we can cook a little bit more.
So you don't have to cook it all the way.
You don't have to cook it all the way. You want to get it pretty brown though. And my pieces are pretty small, so they'll cook fast. But you do want to get it nice and brown. Get that little brown on it. And once again, what I'll do is I'll leave it alone, and then I'll flip it, and then we'll take it out.
All right. Coming back over?
Yeah, not yet.
Oh, okay.
You want to watch this chicken
Oh, okay.
because it's, it's breast meat, it's white meat, and we don't want it to dry out. So you really want to pay attention to your chicken. You can also, if you prefer dark meat chicken, that would work fine in this dish. But I'm just using chicken breast meat, and then what I'll do is I'll start flipping them over one by one. There you go.
I didn't really think this out. This
Your wine is way over there.
way over there, and I'm over here, wineless.
That is a problem. You're never wineless.
Curtis, bring me wine.
And yet somehow you're still
That's
whining.
what I said. I said he's never wineless.
Never
See
wineless.
how fast these are cooking, Mo? You see, you don't need to leave it in the pan very long. Now, if you obviously cut bigger pieces of chicken than I did, you're going to need to put them in here a little longer. But these are going to cook really fast.
Well, I have to say thank you to Melinda. She says that's the cleanest stovetop I've ever seen.
So that would be Mo.
See, I don't cook, I clean.
He cleans like a mother.
Yeah, and this is my specialty. The stovetop, yeah, that's got to be clean, smudge free. Karen says, "Oh no, wine too far away." Hi, Karen Weagle.
Hi, Karen. Karen, I'm going to steal your Mr. Bojangles recipe one of these days. One of my favorites.
Mr. Bojangles.
Remember we had that in Canada? It was one of the first meals she made for us with the pasta. Oh, that was good.
Karen Weagles was your inspiration to start cooking.
That's right.
And look at you now. You have a
sort of
cooking show on Facebook.
Oh, we have a sponsor.
Sponsored by Doris Italian Market. We got over there, Southern South Florida since 1947.
That's their catering menu, by the way.
So they do cater.
Yeah.
All right.
You might notice I have a bowl right here. That's because this is a one-pot meal, but you have to cook everything in stages. So once I take the chicken out, I'll put it right in there, and then we'll add the mushrooms.
It's not really a one-pot meal.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's a dish. That's not a pot.
3.
That's a dish.
Oh, okay. All right. It's a one-pot, 2-dish.
One pot-ish meal.
Karen says that's actually on her menu for this week. One of Steve's favorites, too.
Is it? I love it.
Steve's busy. Steve Weagle, the weatherman.
Isn't there like seven?
Six systems in the tropics right now.
There was 7 now.
Oh, is there 7? The last I heard was 6, but you
Don't go anywhere. Focus on the chicken.
All right. Since you focus on that, I'm going to focus on getting my glass of wine. And some more of this.
You need to stand in front of the camera and let everybody see your hat.
Some more of this Manchego cheese from Doris Italian Market, paired with the Sean Minor.
Okay, so it is
blend.
time to take the chicken out. So.
Get back over there by the chicken, boy.
And you just toss it right in a pan. I mean, a plate, I'm sorry. But yeah, everything's going to cook right in this same pan.
What's going in next? The mushrooms.
Which, remember, you don't rinse underwater. You clean it with a paper towel.
Now, why again do you not rinse underwater?
It ruins the texture of the mushroom.
Gotcha.
Okay.
What do? You just wipe them off with a paper towel?
With a damp paper towel, okay? Now, these might still be just a little pink in the middle. That's okay, because they're going back in the sauce to let everything get together.
All right. You
So,
putting anything in here? Or is
mushrooms.
No. I mean anything,
Mushrooms.
Audrey says Mo's going to clean it up anyway, Sally. It's okay. Dirty up a few more. Oh.
No, he doesn't wash the dishes. Okay.
Audrey, you mind your own damn business.
So this is 8 ounces of mushrooms, just one of those little normal containers.
Thank you for watching, Audrey. Yes, I will clean up anyway. Cleaning's my thing.
And if you feel like your pan's a little dry, feel free to add a little more olive oil, which I might do.
Yeah, it looks a little dry.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Doris, for the olive oil, by the way.
Hi, Karen.
You should put a little oil in there. Or some wine, I mean.
No, not with this dish.
How much wine do you need?
I like wine and everything. I have wine in my cereal in the morning.
Oh, my God. No, he doesn't.
I don't.
So we're going to let these cook down for just a few minutes. Notice I did not salt these. I did not salt the...
You didn't salt the mushroom?
No, I did not salt. I salted the chicken, not the mushrooms. You don't salt your mushrooms until they've cooked down a bit. You don't want to salt them now. And draw all the moisture out of them, and they won't have the right texture. So I'm not going to add any more oil because we're going to cook these down a little bit more in some chicken broth. Remember I told you we have a half a cup?
Right.
That's going in next.
Once again, everyone, welcome to Sally's Recipe of the Week, brought to you by Doris Italian Market. They got some great deals right now. We bought a bottle of wine there today, seriously, for like $10.
It was $10.
That we have bought in a restaurant before and paid over $30 for.
Ooh, yeesh, that market.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I told you guys about the chicken.
Broadside. It's right here. Yeah, Broadside. Yeah. That bottle, like $10 at Doris today.
So
Over $30 in a restaurant.
So of course we bought it. All right. See how the mushrooms are starting to get some color?
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Sally?
Yes.
Audrey is asking if garlic will be involved.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I've got either 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. I had one gigantic clove of garlic and one little clove of garlic, so that's what I use. Put as much garlic as you like. I usually like a little more than most people.
Audrey, you can get the recipe at 1055online.com.
Yes, you
We'll
can.
probably have Curtis put a link up here soon.
I'll
But
do it again.
the ingredients,
See the garlic's in the little bowl.
that one right there,
Yep.
that's garlic, and there's some whipping cream and Parmesan cheese and lettuce and
No,
butter,
that's
spinach. Oh, okay, it's not lettuce, it's
Yeah, you don't
spinach.
put lettuce in this. You could use arugula though, if you didn't want to. If you had it and didn't have spinach, arugula would be nice in this. Okay, so the mushrooms have cooked down a bit, and so now we're going to add half a cup chicken stock or broth. I use low sodium. I like to control my own salt, and then we're going to let this reduce.
You know what gets me is, because I'm not a cook, but when you pour that broth in, I've noticed like the sound goes away, the sizzling sound goes away because you pour that in.
Right?
Yeah, it's just I think that's
You know why it does that?
yeah, I know.
Because the broth is cool.
I know that, but it's just it's kind of cool.
He ain't know that.
I know physics.
Physics. Okay, so while this is cooking, we have a couple of minutes. So let's go look at some of the lovely ingredients that
You can find.
Doors. Yes, look at this little goodie bag that they gave us. It was very nice of them. I got some of their beautiful olive oil. We were using that.
That's extra virgin.
Extra virgin olive oil. Their marinara sauce.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a good jarred marinara sauce is great when you're kind of in a pinch and you need to make a meal fast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, marinara sauce, some pasta, maybe some fresh basil and Parmesan cheese. You got a meal right there.
Yep.
They must be psychic. I just ran out of my Italian seasoning, so they said I got some Italian seasoning. Got some pasta, which this dish that we're making actually you can serve over rice or pasta. Last time I made it, Mo, we had it with cauliflower rice.
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to actually have it over rice. I have actually never used this pasta before, so I'm very interested in that. Some beautiful tomatoes, it's tomato puree,
Mm-hmm.
pastata. I think that's how I'm not Italian. I think that's how you say it, pastata, which makes great sauces. My favorite vinegar in the whole wide world, balsamic,
Mm-hmm.
and Himalayan pink salt.
Obviously, you can get all this at Doris Italian Market.
They have their
That's
own
some
brands.
big ass pasta right there. Those look like toilet paper rolls.
People will be hoarding these in the next pandemic.
Nice. And then we've got the wine and cheese here.
Have you tried it with an almond?
I have not tried the wine with an almond yet.
The
Okay.
chicken cheese, I was looking it up,
Okay.
and it apparently goes good with red wine blends and almonds.
And this is a red wine blend. Merlot, Zinfandel, and Petit Syrah. Sean Miner. I like it.
I like it too.
Very good.
Mhm.
Oh, Curtis says my camera work is not good today.
Oh, really? Mm. The wine work is good.
Let me try an almond here.
Okay, so I'm going to go check on the mushrooms.
Mmm. Yeah. Yeah. The wine is good with almonds.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that's at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to turn up the heat. I'm going to turn the heat up a little bit.
I'm like Curtis. I'm making food noises.
That man sound fat.
Mm-hmm.
Curtis, how many French fries did you eat today?
None. I haven't eaten French fries today.
How
Being
about
good.
yesterday?
Uh-oh, this means my underwear is going to be tied again tomorrow.
Yep. Nobody wants to hear about it.
We got the chicken. So the dish again, Sally, it's called what?
It's chicken in a mushroom Parmesan sauce. Okay, and then, like I said, you can top it with, or you can make it a topping on anything you want. You can use rice, pasta.
Mm-hmm.
We used cauliflower rice once. It was
Mhm.
delicious.
Yep. And you can get your ingredients at Doris Italian Market.
Got these lovely mushrooms there. Got
Get
the
the
chicken there.
recipe at 1055online.com. Joey, I think Mary should make this for you this weekend since it's your birthday.
Birthday.
Yeah, she should make this for you. I know you do the cooking, it seems like. So,
I just want to let this the chicken stock cook down just a little bit more.
All right.
The mushrooms look perfect. They're about to the point where we can season them, and you want to season them. It's important. I learned to season every layer. We season the chicken, salt and pepper.
Mhm.
Now the mushrooms are next, so we are going to season, and then once we put in the cream and the Parmesan and all that, we'll taste it and see what kind of seasoning it needs. Because I'll tell you, Parmesan cheese can make things salty.
let me see. Hi, Deborah. Deborah says Mo is
Deborah.
too funny. Don't encourage me.
I turn up the heat a little bit so that will cook off a little more.
All right,
And
so
then we're going to add
butter.
oh,
Yep. Once again, the ingredients. We got butter. We got garlic. Some sort of grain. Whipping cream. Parmesan cheese. Spinach. Oh, that's what? That's flour?
It's flour.
Oh, okay.
Whole wheat flour. That's why it's not white.
And we got some, maybe some marijuana on this board over here. Right?
Yeah, look like it.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
That's parsley and thyme.
I'm going back to the cheese. I have grown bored with watching those mushrooms cook.
Right, but the mushrooms are good.
You know, I'm gonna have an almond
Oh my gosh.
with the cheese.
Yes.
You're supposed to get her cooking, not you being a squirrel.
I gotta have my nuts.
Almost forgot to season up the mushrooms. That's good. And we'll just season these and take them out of the pan. You don't need to season them too much. Just a little bit.
So what did you just throw in there? Salt?
A little salt and pepper, yeah.
Salt and
because
pepper.
they're cooked down now, so that they're ready for it.
And all this is going back in that.
Yep, everything's
Okay,
going back in the pan.
Into the pan. Okay. And it's gonna cook some more.
So if it's going back in there, what's the
that's what
purpose
we'll
of?
finish.
We're back.
We're
Yeah,
back.
there we go. Little hiccup. If it's going back in there, what's the purpose of separating it right now?
That's a good
You don't want
question.
to cook it all at the same time because the mushrooms cook differently than the chicken. You want to
Yeah,
brown
yeah.
it. You want to brown that chicken. It's important to do it separately.
I know, but what he was saying was, I think what his question was is, why wouldn't you just put the chicken back in that pan, right, Curtis?
Yeah.
Why are you putting the mushrooms over here
Because they're done.
if they're all going back in there?
Because you don't want to overcook them, and we have to make the sauce.
Oh, we got to make the
Oh,
sauce.
so there's sauce coming.
Yeah, and you don't want,
that's it. We got
you
to make
don't
the
want all
sauce.
this junk in here when you're trying to make a sauce.
That's right. I knew that.
Okay, so
Damn,
right
Curtis,
back here, you can stay
damn
right
you.
where you are.
Get me in trouble.
Yeah, you're in trouble now because I asked the question.
I knew the sauce was coming.
1/4 of a cup of butter, a half stick. I use that splattered a little bit. Unsalted
boy.
butter.
Uh-oh.
And we're-
Let me get to my cleaning supplies out. Here we go. At the cleaning cabinet. Here we go.
There might be a cat in there. Watch out.
Curtis, is this what you used on your
Uh-huh.
when
Oh
you're-
yeah, the magic eraser, Mr. Clean magic eraser. Boy, you guys should see.
Curtis' hot
Curtis had a
sauce.
crime scene last night at his house.
I sure did.
All right, so look at that. We're just melting the butter.
Let me do that. I can do that. This
All
is
right.
something I could
All right,
actually do.
I'll have a sip of wine. You
All
can
right.
do that.
You know you can't do this with the camera. Oh, my Lord.
Look at this. I'm
Get him an easy bake oven so he feel like he's doing something.
Oh shit!
Stop cussing.
Got stuck. I can say I helped with this meal.
And I helped.
Yeah, what was that from? What?
That's from the old commercial.
Yeah, what was the name of that?
That
I
was
helped?
that shake and bake.
Shake and bake.
Shake and bake chicken. You guys remember that? We made fried chicken.
You ever heard of shake and bake, Curtis?
Shake and bake? Yeah.
Yeah. That was the old
Okay,
school
so
commercial.
the butter is all melted.
It's
Yay. We're gonna turn down the.
hang on, I like to when I do this, I like to do it. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Wow.
We're gonna turn down the heat a little bit because we don't want to burn our garlic.
You got some stray mushrooms over there on the side of the pan.
Oh, I sure did. Well, they'll be fine. Hi guys, I didn't see you. Can you smell that garlic when it hits the butter?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's not many better smells in the world than that.
Mm.
It's not even all
Garlic and butter. Yeah.
Garlic and butter, I tell you. So we're going to let this get in here. I turned down the heat just a little bit. I don't want to burn my garlic.
Dana D. Stokes says she grew up on shake and bake.
Oh, my mother made shake and bake. And we were just like the commercial. We would shake the chicken. Do they still make that
I
stuff?
have no idea.
Okay.
You got to shake it and
Now,
then you got to bake
You're
it.
going to stir the garlic around for about a minute. Okay? And boy, I wish you guys could smell this. Mm. And then we're going to add that flour to thicken this up a little bit. If you find that your sauce starts getting too thick, you can always add a little bit more stock. or broth, chicken. Okay. So if it's thicker than you wanted, just do that. It's a simple thing.
Once again, Sally's Recipe of the Week, brought to you by Doris's Italian Market. They do cater. We got the catering menu right there.
They do everything.
No party is too big. Well, you can't. Well, can't have a big party right now.
You better not be, at least.
Mm-mm.
All right. So that's a tablespoon of flour.
Look at all those locations they have too, by the way. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they've got Sunrise, Coral Springs, Boca Raton, of course, North Palm Beach is where we shop, Pembroke Pines.
Okay. Now you notice, guys, how the sauce is thickening?
Yes.
Yes. That's because I put the flour in there. And you want it, this is why you don't want to have anything else in the pan, because if you try to incorporate the flour with other junk in the pan, you're not going to get a nice smooth texture. And I think right now that I don't know, I might need a little bit extra stock.
I'm gonna say you do.
Yeah, you don't know. Okay.
Sally Dana says they still make shake and bake. Her mom cooks with it.
Oh, sweet. Well, I have to do that. Okay, so like I said, a cup of cream, or you can use half and half. In a pinch, you could use milk. You cannot use skim milk. I don't think it would be any good. This is a half a pint, these little guys, and that is 1 cup. So there you go. Just gonna
pour the whole thing in.
Oh, the whole thing. Whole thing of cream.
Well, this looks.
It's a cup.
Like it's gonna be amazing.
It is.
You know what though? My low fuel light has come on.
You don't need no more.
Curtis, you don't own me.
I'm gonna add in the cream, and I'm going to add in the Parmesan.
Parmesan
this is
cheese.
A half a cup of freshly grated Parmesan. Yes, and you want to add that. And you want to babysit this. Don't walk away from this, because you need to stir it, and it comes together pretty quickly.
Question, all these instructions, all these tips, do you have them on the website as well?
Absolutely.
Okay, so there you go. 1055online.com. You can get the recipe of the week, brought to you by Doris Italian Market. Also, you get the tips and instructions. You can always go and watch this video again, too.
Sure can.
If you need to.
And sometimes when I'm putting the recipe online, I forget some of my tips. Sorry.
I mean, you would probably grow bored with my commentary.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, see how that's nice and incorporated?
Yep.
So now it's time to add the spinach. And like I said, if you didn't have spinach and you had arugula, that would work nicely. Maybe kale. I know that's a 4-letter word for some of you.
Yeah, why you in here cussing?
Kale.
But you couldn't add romaine lettuce or iceberg lettuce. That will not work at all.
I got to be honest with you. This is a curveball for me. I did not see you adding lettuce or spinach to this.
Yeah. And I said, it says in the recipe about a half a cup of packed down spinach. I like more, so I always add more. I like the greens in here. But that's me. You make it the way you like it. But you see how it's wilting down?
Yeah.
You sound depressed.
Might need some sausage in there.
No, it's got chicken, and it's a rich dish. It's got all that cream and the Parmesan. All right, so.
Oh, it smells delicious.
Now, important. Taste your food. You want to taste it.
What's burning back there?
Yeah. Oh, I might have got a little cream.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, don't worry, Mo will clean. So you want to taste your sauce before you put everybody back in. Taste your sauce.
All right.
To see if it needs any more salt or pepper. I'm a pepper person, but like I said, the cheese will make it a little salty, so you might not need any salt.
Karen Weigel says she's never been able to warm up to kale, and she loves her veggies.
Let's see.
What do you think? What does it need?
Pepper.
Needs pepper?
But that's me. Taste it and adjust the seasonings how you guys like it.
I like pepper. I think everything.
You and I are both pepper people.
Yeah, we're pepper people. We are. I love pepper.
I do too. And when I found out that Curtis made a steak using just the pepper not the pepper brine.
Curtis just used like a pepper shaker.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I got a pepper thing.
You did now.
No, I had pepper before. You got mad at me because
regular salt.
Oh yeah. But you
Yeah,
didn't use like some fancy salt.
What?
I didn't use kosher salt, but I got kosher salt
It's
now.
kosher salt.
Oh, he has it now.
Okay. Well, you better. Okay, now, see how beautiful this is?
Mm-hmm.
So, you guys know my kitchen hack. I don't make rice. This is how I make rice. Don't judge me. But honestly, if I had like a family, if we were a family of 5 or something, I would learn how to make rice because this is not an economical decision to make, but it's good and it's always right and we always like it. So I do the Uncle Ben's microwave rice. One of these days, I will teach myself how to make rice in my Instant Pot.
In case you forgot, we are a family of 5. We got 3 damn cats living in
They
here.
don't eat the rice. So, perfect rice, 90 seconds.
That'll give me just enough time to go. I'm on empty, Curtis.
Again?
Isn't that a great shot, Sally, through the wine glass?
Yeah, that's cool.
Look at that. My
Are you
camera
already
works.
chugging the wine though? I'm
Better.
concerned.
Do what?
I said, are you chugging the wine though? I'm
What'd
concerned.
you say? No. Oh, you're breaking up.
Curtis, you're breaking up a little bit.
Can't hear you.
Hold on,
Or I
we'll
just
be
don't want
back.
to hear you.
I think you just put.
I don't know. You're starting to sound funny. What happened? We lose the Wi-Fi?
I think the internet is tired of your nonsense.
Not my nonsense.
All right. Who am I on? Final thing is I'm going to put some thyme and some parsley in there.
Okay.
You don't have to. I just happen to have it. You could try basil. You could try rosemary. If you do use rosemary though, I would put the rosemary in when you put the garlic in because rosemary is a little tougher.
Oh, okay.
So these will wilt down really quick, but not so much for the rosemary.
So what?
We just had a camera go away. Hey, you guys, can you hear me?
Are we on?
Yeah, camera down. I don't know if they can hear me, y'all.
You don't listen.
Oh, yeah, no, they might.
He can't hear me, y'all.
Are we back?
Are we back?
I don't know. I can't hear Curtis.
I can't hear you.
Hey, can you hear me?
I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Let me know when we're back. Well, we pretty much got the dish done, which is good.
Yeah, I'll do that, Jana.
Let's see what's happening on Facebook because I think we're down.
Okay.
Got to get this Wi-Fi fixed.
I don't think it's us.
Anna says she can hear us.
Oh, you can hear us? Can you see us?
That was 1 minute ago. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
This is a mess.
Yeah, it happens.
Says the other camera went down. Okay, so are we good with this camera? I don't know where Curtis is.
I think we're down at Curtis.
We're down a Curtis and a camera. Oh, okay. All right. This camera says you're still in the show.
Yeah. I can't tell, guys.
I don't know where Curtis went.
I'll go ahead and take this up.
Y'all, I don't try to text him. He won't read the text.
A little bit of rice.
He's being a mo.
Just in case
you can see, it's just a little bit of rice. You can use pasta, spaghetti, cauliflower rice.
I'm coming back over. I don't know what the deal is. Probably wrap it up though.
Well, they got the gist of the recipe. I mean, we were down to everything but the plating.
Yeah, one of their the camera he keeps trying to use on his phone went out, so this is hilarious to me. There it is. Now it's back.
There you
Hi.
are. Hi, we missed you.
There we go.
Hey, Curtis.
Curtis, you know
All right.
you know how I feel when I'm plating and people aren't, coming to dinner.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm about to get my ass in trouble.
I kept trying to. I texted you, Mo, and I was trying to tell you just to use the one on the tripod camera.
Oh, okay. Because I thought that was the one that was down, but I got my phone back up, and I just had to hit enter the broadcast studio.
Okay, so
My bad.
We put our brown rice and then obviously our dish on top.
Oh, that looks good, Sally.
Thank you. We're not quite finished yet. Before we do a little tasting, I saved a little bit of some fresh parsley just to top it off. I think it's nice to have a little freshness there. Again, this is optional. And then just because it's so good, how about some freshly grated Parmesan cheese?
I shouldn't even be on this side. My camera angle. I got a bad camera angle.
Are you all right? There we go.
All right.
There you have it.
Are you gonna test it?
Yeah.
All right. Coming back around. Sorry for all the technical
Yeah,
difficulties
sorry about that, guys. It
in
happens.
our show today.
All right, so we got the spinach, we got the mushrooms, we got the chicken, Parmesan.
Now you were saying this isn't as good calorie wise, but I feel like you got spinach in there. That makes it good.
That's what I said. That's my rationale.
Yeah.
Put spinach in it, so it's healthy.
Yeah. And what a nice looking dish.
You can get the recipe 1055 on. I'll make you a little bite, but I know I have to.
Yeah, no, you can
You have
just
to
set
cool
you can
down.
set it aside. Oh, look, it's Johnny Red Balls.
Hey, Johnny.
He says he arrived just in time for the tasting. Bon appetit.
Mo, we're lucky you were wearing shorts when the
I
other
know you caught
camera
my
went there.
fat ass on camera. I don't want to be on camera.
It'd be like that.
There will be a memo tomorrow about that. That will go in your employee file.
I'm sure he's terrified.
I just got out of the attic.
You ready, Mo?
I'm just saying. I'm glad you were wearing clothing.
Yeah, it's a good thing I was. All right.
If you wanted to add a little spice to this, you could.
Oh, what a good dish.
It is a good dish.
And my wine's all the way over there. It's all right. I can back up.
That's all right. Oh, that's right. You have your backup class. Okay, guys. So that's the recipe this week. Chicken and a mushroom Parmesan sauce.
That's it right there.
I made it with rice today. I think it's really good with pasta, especially if your pasta's a little al dente and you put that sauce on it, it soaks it up a little bit.
It's fantastic.
It's good and it's quick, and I think everybody will love it.
You can get the recipe at 1055online.com. You can get your ingredients at Doris Italian Market.
I got the chicken, the mushrooms, the spinach.
We were just there this afternoon. We got some cheese paired with a nice wine, in case you missed that. Boy, this is a great wine, Sean Minor. It's a blend, and it goes well with the Manchego cheese and also almonds.
Yeah, the
Fantastic.
cheese and almonds are good together.
Yep, fantastic. So make sure you get the recipe, again, on our website and get your ingredients at Doris Italian Market. Go nuts there. They have some great, oh my God, they have great cheese. They have great desserts.
I told you I got enough chicken to make 6 meals for under $13.
That's awesome.
It's on sale this week.
That's awesome. So thanks for watching, guys. Now, tomorrow on the Mo and Sally Morning Show, you got to wake up and join us. So we've got birthday prank call. We've got tickets to SeaWorld and the Craft Beer Festival to give away with Battle of the Burbs. And we have 4 random facts, and we have a couple of things that happened to me today. One being a Rate the Ditzy. I don't even know if I want to share this on the radio. It is so ditzy.
And then your douchebag moment.
Okay, yes, I had a douchebag moment. And I
Wow.
had a ditzy moment today.
It's a big day.
It's going to be a big day on the show tomorrow, so just be prepared to roast me tomorrow.
Always
Again,
am.
the ditzy thing, Curtis, is just, I'm going to have to sleep on it. I don't even know if I want to talk about it.
You have teased it. You have to now.
Something.
If he doesn't, I will.
Okay.
So ditzy.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Thanks
Absolutely.
for coming to Casa de Mo and Sally.
All right. Be safe. Thanks again for watching. Thank you, Doris Italian Market. Thank you, Curtis. And thanks to everyone who watched. Have a great night.
Thanks for your votes today, by the way.
Oh,
Oh,
whatever.
Lord.
What?
Okay, I'm turning this off.
Turn it
Bye.
off. That's the end of the damn show right now.